Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 15th of February to the 15th of March. Now this is going to be a general reading. It may resonate, it may not. If it does resonate, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Capricorn, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Capricorn, is the Five of Pentacles, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles upright. So your biggest challenge here, Capricorn, has a lot to do with abandonment issues, okay? Feeling abandoned by somebody, feeling like certain things in your life are drying up, maybe certain things that once held a lot of value for you no longer hold value for you. We're going to see why this is your challenge and what you need to know in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Eight of Wands, you have the Page of Swords, and you have the Knight of Swords. So I feel like in the recent past, there was some sort of communication connected to maybe a Leo here. I'm getting an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I do get a slight energy here with the Knight of Swords of, you know, making decisions abruptly, doing things without thinking, you know, cutting somebody off. We're going to find out more when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Eight of Cups, you have the Knight of Cups, and you have the Hermit. So I do feel in the present moment for many of you, there's a very strong energy here of disconnecting, walking away, choosing to disconnect. And, you know, this may be because for many of you, you've been dealing with somebody here. I'm getting a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's been a lack of consistency here. Okay, with this person. Now, this is not going to resonate with all of you. It's a very specific message. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo in the present moment, and there's this desire in the, I don't know if this is you or your person, but there's this desire in the present moment of somebody just wanting to be on their own. It's like, I just want to be on my own. Okay. And I'm not sure why that's happening. We're going to see when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Ten of Swords, you have the Two of Cups, and you have the Death. So it looks like in the near future, there's a choice or a decision connected to a relationship. Now, for many of you, I do see an ending here. Okay, I see a relationship coming to an end or has come to an end. There could be some sort of important message here about this that you may need to know. So we're going to see when we clarify. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity is coming in for you. This opportunity is connected to your ruler Saturn being in Pisces. And, you know, with your ruler being in Pisces now, anything's possible. Pisces is like an unlimited sign. But the good news here is the sun is going to be transiting your ruler in the next few weeks. And when it transits, that's where the opportunity is coming in for you. So it's really important that even though something here looks like it doesn't hold value anymore, it doesn't really look like it's giving you what you need or what you want, there's some sort of bigger or better opportunity that's coming in for you. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Let's get into your reading. Let's do some clarification. Let's see what's going on. Okay, let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is clarified by, you have the Five of Wands, you have the King of Cups, and you have the Five of Swords. So your biggest challenge has a lot to do with recognizing why somebody here left, why something here that once was very stable is no longer stable, because it's not. That's what's your challenge. You know, your challenge is to identify something here that's, you know, out of balance, it's not stable. Now, even though there's a lot of love here, there's a lot of emotional interest here, there's also problems that are showing up, which is a big part of the challenge here. And the big part of the challenge here is to really recognize what's going on with the other. Okay, now that Pluto has exited out of your 7th house and it's moved to your 8th house, this is about collaborating. working with other people. This is also about what has been hidden for quite some time. The 8th house is very much a secretive house. So with Pluto being there, a lot is coming up to the surface. A lot of things that were ignored before or things that weren't really important to you are now coming to the surface. So I do strongly feel that even though there is a lot of this conflict, there is a lot of this power struggle, there's still an ability to move towards a situation in a loving fashion, okay? And that's what's going to help, dilute the conflict between you and this person or the situation that you're involved in, because there's a reason why this is happening. Something doesn't hold value anymore. It's just not beneficial to you or this other person. But by being nurturing, loving, and understanding in the situation, it can really help you both to see each other's perspective instead of clashing, because there's something here that's creating a clashing type of energy, and that's going to be a big part of your challenge, okay? Getting over this, these conflicts and power struggles. Let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. Okay, so in the recent past, the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Lovers, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Something looked great here in the past. It looked amazing. It looked great. I do see, if this is about love, I see a very strong connection here. Windfall of money, financial support here in the past for you. And I feel like because you did see this person as somebody who could bring you that, or vice versa, it was really clear, that you and this person should be together in the past. The 8 of Wands is clarified by the King of Wands. You have the Strength and the 6 of Swords. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel that because there was a lack of communication or a lack of understanding here, some of you were dealing with an air sign, maybe a Gemini or an Aquarius. They may have disconnected here in the past, or you may have simply disconnected from a situation where it wasn't really, the communication wasn't really there. I do feel in the past there was a lot of waiting. There was a lot of waiting. There was a waiting game here. And you were always constantly questioning this. Why am I waiting? Why do I feel like I'm constantly waiting all of the time? So there was some sort of inconsistencies here in the past because, at the beginning, everything looked great. Everything looked perfect and great. But as time went on, there was, started to be inconsistencies. There started to be a lack of movement here in the past. Somebody here ended up disconnecting. And this could be the reason why your challenge is the 5 of Pentacles, identifying things in your life that don't hold value in order to avoid wasting time. Okay. And this has a lot to do with something you collaborated on, a work project possibly. Let's clarify the present moment. Let's clarify the 8 of Cups. I feel like somebody in the present moment has walked away or disconnected from you, and you want answers as to why that's happening. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Tower. There's your challenge. Your challenge is the 5 of Pentacles, and it's showing up in the present moment. There's your challenge. And yeah, okay. So what's happening for you in the present moment, there's a very strong energy here of somebody disconnecting because the circumstances don't hold value anymore. However, the beautiful thing in the present moment is there's a bigger and better opportunity. Okay, and we're going to see all throughout your reading what this new opportunity is. Okay, tell me more about the Knight of Cups and the Hermit for Capricorn in the present moment. So the Knight of Cups is clarified by, you have the 3 of Wands, you have the 9 of Wands, and you have the Devil. So in the present moment, there is some sort of inconsistency happening here with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You've given this person multiple chances. And I think one of the things that you're starting to realize, Capricorn, in the present moment is that the more inconsistent this person is with you, the less you're able to move forward towards the goals and the accomplishments, that you're looking to have. For many of you, because so much time has passed, there's an important decision that you may be making. I do feel that somebody here is in hermit mode. They're spending a lot of time focusing on themselves, focusing on what is important to them. And I feel like this could be you. So this is a good start because right now you're identifying something here that no longer holds value. And of course, there's going to be a shift, especially in the 7th house, because Pluto's no longer there. So again, a relationship, a business partnership, something here that once held a lot of support for you and value, it doesn't hold that anymore, or it may have, changed, which means, you can try to make something work, over and over again, but, it looks like you just end up finding yourself wasting time. Let's keep it real, right? So for many of you, if you've been feeling a signal in the present moment that has said, I need time on my own, I need to focus on what's important to me, that could be the first step to you, A, identifying what you want, and B, recognizing the opportunities in connection to what you want. Because here's the thing, an opportunity can come in. I can sit here all day and tell you opportunities are coming in. They're just going to fall from the sky. You don't have to do anything. Everything's going to work out. But that's not practical. We need to be practical in tarot readings. Just saying whatever we want to say just to make, the viewer happy. I don't personally do that. So I do feel, if you are deciding to be on your own and you're trying to maybe block somebody out temporarily to make sense of your path, that maybe is what you need to do. Because, being in conflict with somebody constantly 24/7, it's not really worth it. That's the way I see it. Okay. So let's talk about the near future. In the near future, I do strongly feel a relationship that came to an end or is coming to an end, it's going to make more sense in the future than it does now. Tell me more about the death in the near future for Capricorn. What is it that they need to know? So the death is clarified by the Queen of Wands, you have the Knight of Cups, and you have the Four of Cups. So in the near future, I do strongly feel for many of you, there's a lack of consistency here. I keep seeing that all throughout your reading. There's a lack of consistency. There's a lack of emotional support here, possibly from a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Cancer, maybe a Leo, or a Sagittarius. But either way, something here is coming to an end, or it's closing out for you. And in a way, Capricorn, I feel like this is a good thing because, like I said, a new opportunity is coming in for you after this ending. I see for many of you, there is an opportunity here in the near future to heal a connection or relationship that you're involved in. But I do feel like there's a lot of work that needs to be had in order for this to happen, okay? Because there's some sort of major disappointment here. Something is changing in your life. It's been very difficult. I do feel with the moon here, things are changing. So even though something looks impossible now, it doesn't mean that that can't change moving forward, okay? So let's get some advice. Let's see what your advice is. What's your advice? Okay, you have the Six of Wands, the Empress, and the Four of Cups. Your biggest piece of advice is to focus on what's going to make you happy and successful. Things where you feel rejected, things where you feel melancholy, things where you are trying to fit in and, that energy doesn't want you there, it's a waste of time. The more you focus on what you love and you enjoy doing, the closer you get to success. I think a lot of you are beating a dead horse. I'm going to keep it real with you. You're focusing on something here that just doesn't work anymore, and it's time to move into a new direction. I think the first thing is to focus on what you love doing, and success will follow, okay? And that's the important message for you, okay? Capricorn, I hope you got something from this reading. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.